Hi, we're Group2. Today we're going to talk about the relationship between the Amazon credit card program and the sales revenue. First, we will give a brief introduction about the industry, company background, and the data set we want to analyze. Then we will deliver more explanations about the methodologies that we applied in this project. Let's start with the industry and the company background. Nowadays, more and more people start to shop online, and online retailer has become one of the most fast-growing industries. More and more retailers are going to open online stores. Amazon, which we believe most of us are quite familiar with, is one of the largest online retailers in the US, and it offers hundreds of different categories of products. However, because of the fierce competition of online retailing and stores, Amazon's profit margin and annual income are decreasing. Therefore, more effective marketing strategies should be developed to improve its marketing share and revenue. Our goal of this project is to increase Amazon's active users who not only browse their website but also actually purchase products on the website. We're going to use metrics to evaluate users' consumption behavior on Amazon, including their purchase volume, consumption frequency, and customer profiles. The marketing plan that Amazon.com has been using to improve this situation is launching a credit card program. With a credit card, customers can earn 5% cashback for their purchase on Amazon and earn 1% or 2% cashback when they shop in other stores. First, we're going to use clustering. Our objective here is to identify members with similar purchase behaviors before they use Amazon credit card, so that we can figure out whether Amazon card and credit card strategy is profitable, and also we want to find out the most profitable cluster for the credit card promotion. So first step, we're going to use k-means clustering and partition all customer data points, such as the purchase frequency, items, and expense, into k clusters and minimize the deviation from the mean in each cluster. Then we're going to try different values of k, such as 3 or 5, and choose the one that tells us the most information. Our group focused on the influence of the credit card on consumer shopping volume and frequency. To figure out the influence, a natural experiment should be conducted based on the historical data. We randomly pick Prime members with more than 4 years Prime membership in the k clusters we just constructed. Based on their recent 4-year shopping behavior records, we divide those customers into two groups, the treatment group and the control group. So the treatment group members all started to use the Amazon Prime credit card at some point during the 4 years, while the control group never had a card. Since the sample size is relatively big, we assume that the whole sample follows normal distribution. Then we're going to use t-test. Several t-tests will be conducted to figure out the volume and frequency variation of treatment group members before and after they use the card. The comparison of the volume and frequency of control group during the same periods will also be conducted to eliminate the influence of other factors. Therefore, we can point out the credit card performance. Last step, we're going to compare the sales growth, for example, the second 2 years and the first 2 years of the cluster and the targeted cluster to become members. Next, to estimate how many Amazon Prime members who don't have our credit card now but will start to use the credit card in the future, we plan to use neural networks to find out the possibility to use the card of each Prime member. We will select 5,000 members randomly as the sample as for constructing the neural networks. The input of the data would be consumer behaviors, such as purchase frequency, purchase volume, the click frequency, age, gender, and other factors based on the further research. The output should be, if the particular customer has used our credit card, we give it 1. If not, we give it a 0. After the neural network's construction, we plan to use the model to predict consumers without our credit card. The neural networks will provide an outcome 1 or 0 based on each individual customer's behavior, showing the possibility of this customer to become our credit card user. Since the number of all our Prime members is so large, we can randomly choose a sample group to conduct a prediction. If the prediction shows that there are still many customers with high level possibility to become our credit card owners, it would be worthwhile to keep doing the promotion for this credit card. According to what we have discussed before, we have come to two conclusions. First, based on the experiment, cluster and FM analysis, we would be able to find which of the targeting group could create the most profit to us, and we will also get the ROMI value. Therefore, we can spend more budgets on the people who don't have Amazon credit card but belong to this cluster. Then, we use neural network model to predict the likelihood of each consumer applying for Amazon credit card. So we can focus on the customers who are most likely to apply for our credit card to save the money. Last but not least, classification is a very useful tool to identify different segments. And neural networks can help us find complex relationships which may not be linear or logistic. Also, experiments help us control the other factors. To conclude the presentation, marketing analytics is really critical in marketing activities. With the help of various methodologies and tools, finally, we can select the measurement and optimize our marketing campaign. That is all. Thank you very much.